What's going on, guys? OhhMyGodzilla back here. Another exciting day in the Jurassic World Rebirth universe. We are heading to Regal Theaters, where allegedly the Regal items are up for purchase. This Regal theater in town never answers their phone. But I'm seeing some things online saying people are getting a hold of stuff, and I even saw a post from Regal saying the Jurassic stuff was on sale. I think as of actually a few days ago. So fingers crossed I don't waste my time driving all the way up there. It is not close. It's not far, but it's about a 20-minute drive each way. So hopefully this is all not for nothing. But guys, headed there. Hopefully, I know they have a really cool like red bucket with like a black shell that kind of like is like two-dimensional, so that looks really cool. Hoping to snag that. I think they have 3 cups with 3 different toppers, and then they have that awesome Incubator popcorn drink combo thing. I'm really hoping to snag one of those. Hopefully the scalpers did not get to those entirely yet. But guys, heading to Regal Theaters. Wish us luck.
Oh my God!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, mission I would say about 95% successful. They did have everything in stock. So let's take a quick peek. They have a combo set, which comes with this amazing tub. Got the logo, the Quetzal, the Titano, and the Spino, for those of you fans of the Spino who got kind of left out of some other stuff. And then, so this comes with, this is a combination, so it's this plus a cup with a topper. They did have 3 different toppers. I got the Mosasaur. We'll take a better look at this stuff when we get to the house. I got the Mosasaur. They had the Titanosaurus and the Quetzalcoatlus. But unfortunately, I was going to buy all 3 cups, but they don't let you buy just the cup. You have to buy the whole combo, which is $30. Not a bad price for a large drink, large popcorn, and 2 take-home items. But I didn't want to buy 3 of the combos and have 3 of these. So I decided to just get the one, got the Mosasaurus, and then they have this cool, they call this a tumbler. We'll take a better look. Another Mosasaurus picture and a cool logo of the film. And this is a heavy duty, that's a hardcore cup right there. And it's got a lid, comes with a plastic straw as well. No straw with this one, you're just supposed to use a regular straw. And then we got the amazing combo piece, the Incubator. Drink side, popcorn side. We'll take a better look at this once we get to the house. Again, so a very successful trip. I'd say they did have everything. I just did not feel like buying 3 of the combination things to get those extra 2 cups. All the cups are the same. This is actually kind of a bigger version of that Cinemark little kids cup, so it's kind of funny. But so that's all we did, just walking away with everything but the Quetzalcoatlus and the Titanosaurus toppers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with the Regal exclusive items for Jurassic World Rebirth. Again, we have the combo pack, which is these 2 items. I think this was $30. And then we have the tumbler, which I think was $14. And then we have the amazing Incubator cup and popcorn bucket set that I think was $45-ish. So definitely not cheap items here. But everything is really cool. We'll start with this bucket. I actually really like this bucket. It's really cool, and supposedly they can come apart. Thirsty Thursday, my friend over there, Adam, sent me a cool picture. You can actually somehow take this out. So if you want to try and experiment with that, go ahead. I will probably not for now. But so you got the amazing classic Jurassic logo, a cool image of the Quetzalcoatlus flying around. This one, Titanosaurus, and they left the Mosasaurus out, but I'm not mad because it gave us a cool silhouette of that Spinosaurus. Pretty cool little bucket. I'm definitely a fan of this. I think it would look really cool, like with some lights under it. We'll do kind of a little more official review of this stuff. We'll take a look at that probably with a little light in here. I think it would be very cool, and you could really utilize this very well. Like if you got like a little light that is like a dome light and shines all directions, stuck it in here, it would give like really cool silhouettes in all directions. I think that would be super awesome. So this thing, definitely much more than a popcorn bucket. So jumping into the cups that do come with this, I lied in the car. This did have a straw. I just tucked it in the bottom and didn't see it. So this does have a straw that came separate. It's like a nice big thick straw. And like I said, 3 different toppers available. I got the Mosasaurus. Pretty cool. I like that it's got the pattern on the back. Teeth are not painted, but that's not the end of the world. So like I said, I asked if I could buy 2 more cups separately to get the other 2 toppers. The only way you can do that is if you buy 2 more combos. So then I'd have 3 of these buckets, which I just didn't need. There's a chance I'll cave in the future and go back and see if they have them later on. And then just have extra buckets, maybe give them to some friends or something. But so that's what we have here. And then a cool cup, like I said in the car again, very similar to that Cinemark kids cup, just kind of lit with the water kind of flooding the Jurassic logo. That's kind of fun. But this cup is pretty squishy, nothing crazy to this one here. Next up, we have this really cool, they called it a tumbler, and it's kind of like a Mosasaurus themed one, obviously. Really cool image of the Mosasaur there, and like everything's underwater. You got the Jurassic logo, and you even have some like bubbles coming up there, really cool. It's got that straw with that little ring around it so it doesn't come out. So that's nice. And this thing is like a hardcore heavy duty cup. So pretty cool. It would have been cool if they had a couple more variants of this, like maybe if they had like the water themed one and then an air themed one and then a land themed one, just to kind of keep to the big three or whatever, or do a T-Rex or Spino one. But really cool, nice, heavy-duty cup for sure. I'm definitely a fan of this one. And last but not least, guys, the awesome Incubator set. This one was one of the things that I saw images for early, and it is so darn cool. We'll do a better look at it in the full review, so stay tuned for that. But really, really awesome stuff here. As you can see, we got the little guy sitting here, and he actually floats separately. So he was sitting in there in a bag, and you actually detach him from the piece. So you can actually take a look at this guy separately. He's kind of a fun little dude, and then he just plugs right in there. This actually does have some info on the side of it. So there's a little blurb there. It's got the InGen logos, the Jurassic logo. There's a cool button to push, and this actually releases this part. This is where you could put your drink. So pretty cool that it's both. I think I don't follow the release of every popcorn bucket super well, but to my knowledge, this is one of the first times we've gotten like a cool dual thing. This would be weird to fill with popcorn because A, you'd get the figure inside very dirty, and if you did it, I mean, you could obviously fill it up without the figure, but if you did it with the figure, it would be really weird and hard to get those popcorn. So I guess if you get this in the theaters, you'd probably take the figure out, put the popcorn in. But I know a lot of theaters will also, if you get something like this, you can order this and then just get the drink and the popcorn on the side. That's what I've done when I've seen the movies. Like that's what I did with GXK and stuff. So definitely cool they do that. And then also, last but not least, this lights up. So we'll take a look at this in the dark in the review again. Stay tuned for that. But really cool. This is an amazing popcorn bucket. It did cost a whopping $45. It's a high-priced item. Not as much as that Galactus head that is coming up for Fantastic Four, $80, so that's insane. Not gonna get any of those things. But this is such a cool piece. I'm definitely a huge fan of it. It's such an awesome one, guys. So let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favorite piece from Regal? Is it one of the cups with the toppers? Is it this very awesome popcorn bucket? Is it the dual unit incubator? Or is it that tumbler piece there? Lots of cool stuff from them. Between them and Cinemark, we have a bunch of stuff. I know other theaters, I'm trying to remember what theater it is, but one of them has like a really big footprint popcorn bucket. One of my friends, Monster Zero, got a hold of that and sent me some pictures. Very cool. I don't remember if that's at AMC. AMC is being really strict with their releases of their items. Like I said, I went to AMC for the early screening. Check out my thoughts on the movie in my kind of initial thoughts video. But I went to AMC for that early screening, and they refused to sell any of the Jurassic stuff. Like I said, we have all of it, but we're not selling any of it till like the day of the movie. So they're being really tight on a lot of that stuff for whatever reason. At least my location is. So I was unable to even see what they had, buy what they had on. It's probably available online, like the list of stuff at least. But I'm going opening day to AMC, so we'll track down anything that AMC has. But guys, who wins in the head-to-head? Let me know what you think. The Cinemark goodies, check out my video on those, or the Regal goodies. Hard one to say. This Incubator popcorn bucket's pretty darn awesome. I love this one too. The tumbler's nice, but that T-Rex head popcorn bucket's pretty darn sweet. They're both awesome. I'm just glad we're getting so much cool stuff. I really love, in a way, this kind of like popcorn bucket cup like thing that just has exploded in the last couple of years. And correct, I honestly feel like, to me, it almost like, I'm trying to think back to the first movie I really started getting this stuff for. It was like one of the Scream movies had a bunch of stuff they did. They did like plushies. They did like drink head, like the Ghostface head with, as a drink thing. They did like 3 different cups with different toppers on them. So I have all the Ghostface stuff. That's pretty sweet. And then I know GXK did a bunch of it, but it seems like in that kind of era, this stuff just exploded. Now every movie just does a ton. I don't know how well all of it sells. It's funny seeing like Megan 2.0 has like a weird popcorn bucket. There's like Karate Kid ones. There's some pretty cool ones like with the popcorn bucket's like a board that you can like break to get into the popcorn. It's kind of fun. So there's a lot of cool stuff. So guys, but let me know your thoughts on these items in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the review. I'll do a better video, kind of taking a better look at all this stuff. Take a look at some of the stuff under the lights. Get a better look at the system going on in here. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this stuff in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you in the next one.